Oh, there was no audio. You're right. Because I've just been talking to a muted microphone this entire time. Let's try that again. There was no audio. You're right. Oh, now I can hear myself twice. Oh boy. Uh-oh. This is a nightmare. Uh-oh. Oh no! Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Yeah, we're off to a good start. We're off to a very good start. Alright, so I'm gonna play RuneScape while we do this like listen and party thing because I need something visually pleasing to watch while we're doing this. But I dropped an album this week, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna listen to that. This is a very formal, very well planned out video that we definitely thought about doing before we went ahead and did it. But also I'm gonna do the waving thing again. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. It's like an hour-long thing. We're just gonna fish. We're gonna listen. I might talk a little bit. Probably, hopefully not too much. Where is it? We're gonna start it right as soon as I figure out where it is. On here. Good news. Found it. Alright. Let us begin. Oh. Am I too quiet? Oh no! I'm dropping stuff. Hello. Oh, did that... Where did that go? Oh no! Did that fall out? Oh no. Bunny, hey! Dang it. I dropped all my... Well, not all of it, but I just dropped a little bit of... just a little bit. Just a little bit. The lid came off and everything. You know what? It's fine. It's not enough for me to really care, so we're just gonna leave it. And, we're gonna ignore that. We're off to a really good start. This is a good stream. I almost feel like I should just cut it here and then start over, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna power through it. Never mind that the first 10 minutes of this is fucking unwatchable. Alright, let's start this stupid fucking thing.
So above, as above, so below, as below, so above. So behold a new mark on the stone, unknown in the moment, but it all unfolds, and so I may flee through the ashes and all behind forgotten. I may flee, for this the air, one held in eternity and torment. I may see the lost and the dreamer's attempt. I may see, for the light as taken and consumed. depths of abyss you could find me. Keep on testing true will, still giving up blindly. Off the 12th and 15th there's binding, and I'm off my next possession. Do you really wanna try me? In the infinite you could find me. We connect your world, but the method's out of sight. Keep on testing out my limits and my timing. See, I hunger for the sun, I will devour all the lights of being.
I just need to address it real fast. That would be fucking hilarious if people could hear in the game. Like, that would actually be genuinely hilarious. I could see so much antics that could be done with that. And you could also probably very quickly tell who is and who isn't a bot, just based upon that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing this.
Got the methods of a heretic in Matthew. Got them esoteric records in the back rooms. Keep them all logged down in my black book, just in case they try to stab me in the back soon. Something calls to the void, I'm in a bad mood. I know we always fuck around, but it's a crapshoot. The hell's the devil's advocate when every path moves? But can you blame me? I was just doing what I had to do. To be honest, I think I'ma take a capsule. I don't really give a fuck if it's a bad one, and I'm too far gone to say not that I'd ask you. And I'd like it if you stayed, but you don't have to. Got the methods of a heretic in Matthew. Got them esoteric records in the back rooms. Keep them all logged down in my black book. I keep them all logged down in my black book. Mine is never ending. Me doubt I even really can. Me doubt I even have it. Get me bound to burn. I found my ending. All the signals that I'm sending come to a halt without a breath, and shut it down without a sentence of it. Now I'll field your question. Okay. Maybe I won't take any questions. Hey, guessing I'm learning my lesson. Hey, but I can't help it if I'm restless. I am burdened by confessions. I get lost in my confusion, always finding first conclusions don't add up when thinking through. I just wanted to make some music. See, I'm just another loser. Don't got power to abuse you. Maybe I'll go back to using. I ain't really fucking choosing ways to go from here, but truth is no one knows me. Fucking clueless. Pulling through planes of existence, a waxes and waves under distance, a measurement, meaningless myths which are magic to which no rescindance enacted. It's some sort of ritual and access of growth becomes tinted. If access to know is restricted, they absent with high intuition. Got the methods of a heretic in Matthew. Got them esoteric records in the back rooms. Keep them all locked down in my black book. I keep them all locked down in my black book.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
It's fucking cold out here, but I'm still not freezing. Fucking loathe it here, however, I'm still needing. Fucking hopeless here, cause I'm not keeping up, and I feel my body stop breathing. The goal will save you now, kid, there's no rules for this, and no road leads to salvation, only back within. Metal don't exist in my composure's wearing dead. Break another level, desperation gets elaborate. It's fucking cold out here, but I'm still not freezing. Fucking rip off my skin just to see if I can still bleed, and hope to hell that someone comprehends before I can complete it. This haphazard plan of mine to make the means as cleanly. Ruin's never been a concept unfamiliar. Don't give me that shit about our progress, it's never linear. If silent, so it's feeding into this design, a paradigm sense of feebly. So when I blow it down, the sound of the brick is drowned easily. Give a woman meaning to idle hands and devil's toys. Run my own life into the ground for kids to hear the noise. Hate it when you're right, but I love that tone of voice. Make me feel as though I don't really even got a choice. It's fucking cold out here, but I'm still not freezing. Mind is made up cause I can hold space for reason. Not this one, I don't think higher powers hold meaning. With any luck, I'll crash out or drop dead, really.
Actually, I'm going to pause it before we continue it real quick just to address that. I was going to say it in the chat, but it's actually easier to just say it here. Yeah, no, I fully agree. Actually, that was, I think, the first time that I ever used one of PB's samples in one of my songs was Freezing. That, I was looking for something to just fill out the, like, intro space and just, like, put something in the background to keep, you know, some interesting vibes about it. And PB had posted that in the Chaos X sample stand like a couple days prior, and it was just like I just had to pitch it up like a semitone for it to be in key, and it worked so fucking perfectly. It was incredible. Also, I'm turning off the Discord join and leave notifications if he's gonna keep joining and leaving. We're just gonna turn that off now. Disable all sound notifications. There we go. No, it's fine. It's fine. I fixed it already. For those who don't know, I have, well, I guess one other person on a Discord. Yeah, I have my support woman here. Support woman. I'm bringing it back from the previous streams. I am allowed one support woman every stream, and I've selected you. So we've got our Discord call going over here. Also ignore all the meows. I needed to spam out all the things that were above it. But yeah. And now if anybody needs to talk in here, they could type it there. I could just close out a Runescape real quick and put it back up. There we go. We're back to fishing. Everything's good and dandy. All right, let's continue this freaking thing. Let's go ahead and just continue. I thought those were my notifications. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
It's never enough when I'm pumping the brakes. It's only too much when I'm shifting in state. The truest thing they'll lack the courage to say is how they like me better when I'm wincing in pain. Caught 'em off guard, are they armed but they retaliate? Don't send them now the hard part initiate. Time to restart if the heart won't reciprocate. Gonna go far if you aren't afraid to flip the page. Focus on the edge, you could depart from that headspace. Temper off the charts, it'd be smart of you to fractionate. Failing to compart, then the target fabricates into the dark with the spark. Now it's right behind that expression, your intention hides.
I'll attempt to transcribe, I
see my reflection in the synthetic diamonds in your eyes. I wish I could say I've learned from my mistakes. I don't know which way we go from here. You never gotta wait to see me bend and break my broken state. Shows through so clear. Not a battle I can take. I'm still caught up in the fray. I'll just throw on my weight and pray that I can persevere. I'm pushing past the pain, but all my efforts are in vain. You know, nothing stays the same. Only the end draws near. I'm never enough when I'm running in place. You call it too much when I'm this well in play. The truest thing I found the courage to say is how we're only Bible's tongue from the mouth of an angel with the parables. I've got nothing left at stake, screaming nevermore. I see a familiar place, all full chip playing same tropes, lately. Sometimes an expensive type of concession, like I get paid that price, I'll be combined my connection by the system. Minds are energized. I wish I could say I've learned from my mistakes. I don't know which way we go from here. You never gotta wait to see me bend and break my broken state. Shows through so clear. Not about all I can take. I'm still caught up in the fray. I'll just throw it on my way and pray that I can persevere. Pushing past the pain, but all my efforts are in vain. No, nothing stays the same when the end draws near. Hold no fear for all, as it is descended. That which is cast into naught is given new meaning within the infinite. Infinite. Given in the infinite.
You know we fuck around, planetary esoterica. If you can't understand it, then the message wasn't meant for ya. Look me up and down, do you like my energy and glow? Saying who do you think you are, like I'm supposed to know. Like I'm supposed to go beyond my right and down below. Cause I can't stand to see you try when I know how this unfolds. Like I'm supposed to show my design to help you grow. Then say never mind the time, like you ain't reaping what you sow. What you sow, 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 what you sow. Planetary esoterica, no way to learn it proper. My aura smells like pussy juice and burning copper. Think I don't see the way they look at me, they lurk and watching. You don't think I see the way you fuck the scene, but that don't stop you, no. That'll not stop us now. Take it from the top, I guess. I could bounce back, still don't know when the drop is. I could take a ride around the sun if I wanna be cautious. I can take it down, so I ain't sick of the synopsis. And opposites come to this, soon you're left to wonder. Think you understand what's going on beneath it, come on under. Like you never hit a wall to make you feel like nothing. I'm a seeker, is it full of all the wicked meaning? Ain't the concentrated really grand, so I'm meeting with the same result, the same, so I'll never feel the same. Yeah, you know we fuck around, planetary esoterica. Deep below the ground, if you ain't here, you ain't aware of us. Following the sound, you like my entropy and flow. Say I want you to take me to the edge like I'm supposed to follow. You know we breaking out, I am an interplanet rover. Got you bouncing up and down, I got that shit that make your toes curl. Mesmerizing clowns, I guess just let me know when it's over. I'm kidding, I drop you down, but I'm not even close to sober.
Just gonna pause for a second here so we can talk for a little bit. That way it's more than just like me staying muted and then just live streaming it while I do goofy shit in the chat. Yeah, that a lot of these songs are remasters, I will say that. Friend, that was Planetary Esoterica and is one of the oldest tracks from pretty much this whole thing. Actually, that came out about this time last year because I had just put like the first 3 songs that I had like wanted to release as singles really at the time, just so I could get something established. But yeah, that I really like the remaster of that song. I think it works very well. Anyhow, back to fishing, back to that. I'm sorry that sorry that the little guy got a cameo. Shout out the little guy. Little guy. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he great? He's not great. He's not great.
Floating with the wind and going with the rhythm. Open to the vision, it would only take a minute. I'm blowing with the wind and going with the rhythm. Open to the vision, it would only take a minute.
Leave it as it is, why we acting like it's fine? Broken watch on my wrist remind me I ain't got the time. Never understood it, out of body, out of mind. Broken thoughts in my head remind me nothing meant to buy.
Hopeful as is, watching the old design be shattered. Broken watch on my wrist remind me time don't really matter. Brain keeps racing, mind is lost within a sea of chatter. Broken thoughts in my head got me fully thinking backwards.
Floating with the wind and going with the rhythm. Open to the vision, it would only take a minute. I'm blowing with the wind and going with the rhythm. Open to the vision, it would only take a minute.
Leave it as is, why we acting like it's fine? Broken watch on my wrist remind me I ain't got the time. Never understood it, out of body, out of mind. Broken thoughts in my head remind me nothing meant to buy. Hopeful as is, watching the old design be shattered. Broken watch on my wrist remind me time don't really matter. Brain keeps racing, mind is lost within a sea of chatter. Broken thoughts in my head got me fully thinking backwards.
Hold up. I need to pause because we've got a B event. We've got our first random event in the fishing moment. All right, we're just gonna do this real quick and hope that I get pants. I don't know why, but I want his pants. I want pants. Man, this is a real difficult puzzle. How am I gonna figure this one out? Oh, you better give me pants, you mother. Oh, you better give me pants. I get pants? No! Oh, I did get XP, though. I'll take XP. I'll take XP. Didn't give me pants, though. What do I put my XP into? Always rune crafting. Always put it into rune crafting, because fuck rune crafting. Alright, back to things. I'm sorry to have paused. That was a good moment.
pray for the sun.
Waits on the line, I cannot change it now. And I won't keep the thought in my mind. My time is running out. As below, so above. As above, so below. As below, so above. I become.
Never wanted yet always needed. After all of this time I was still bleeding. And if I am forsaken a demon, how is it now that I'm walking the garden of Eden? So what's your game? Where we going to the master plan? Tell me what to play, tell me what's the course of action. All this is saying this is where you take impression. Blood on your face and they get you with the bacon. If it was your need to say to the core, now we're seeking the cure. Feels like lighting a wall. Tell the emotions you grow me or blind. I found my existence with neurons and guide. I'm starting to think we're all under the gun. Not much we can do now but pray for the sun.
Waits on the line, I cannot change it now. And I won't keep the thought in my mind. My time is running out.
Shout out Young Anvil for this next one though. This verse. This is crazy.
Best not move too quick. Got the stick on my hip. When I shoot, I don't miss. Aim at the top of your head, cause I've been with the shit since I wasn't legit. And the government knows that I'm fucking legit. Luckily, your bitch got me hugging her kids. Been fucking for hours, you waited for this. Patiently waiting, complacent to hit. I'm desensitized to this inhuman life, and I'm grabbing that knife, gouging out both my eyes. G.O.D. take my life, I've been ready to die to make that sacrifice. Man, I'm tired of strife, this shit's ending tonight, and I'll make it alright. But it's never alright, getting high as a kite, and I'll be out of sight, already on my mind. Don't fuck with the clicker, we gon' break your spine.
Fucking come on, get some. The team and me, we pulling up. Not a soul to trust, so what the fuck you want? Now you got me fucked up. Go and fucking try your luck. Find my life in the balance all the time. Get in mind, it'll line in the mix. Race suicide, but abide, getting kind, intertwined. Never mind, just a mind, mystify. Business in the crystalline. Said that I'm mystifying, can visualize the shit of mine. You really in a bind if you pissing off the crew and nine. Mind shine bright like a beacon, like a light, so we can turn $100 on a motherfucking dime. Hold my cards close to my chest, speaking with my position and poise. Keeping my demeanor hollow and bleak, ever staring into the void. Molded and cold down below it, my soul we've adapted to the noise. Still I'm tweaking off the ethers, neuroplasticity's got me fucking destroyed. Fucking come on, get some. The team and me, we pulling up. Not a soul to trust, so what the fuck you want? Now you got me fucked up. Go and fucking try your luck.
Yeah, so hold up. I'm gonna tell this story real quick because this is kind of nuts. So Young Anvil, I actually met because I was posting ads for Pink on Instagram, and he got served one of the ads, and then was just like, "Yo," he hit me and ASO up, but I was the only one to really respond to it. I listened to a couple tracks that he sent me, and I don't know, it was clear he has talent, and I just didn't really think much of it at the time, I guess. And I sent him like a beat that I didn't really like. That beat that I originally made was called like Drifting or something like that, and I made it alongside like 3 other beats that same day. And like I didn't really believe in it that much, but then like he sent me a verse back over what I sent him, and it was that verse. I was like, all right, shit, I need to be taking this way more seriously. So I went back and I fixed the beat up. I added like a correct section for it and everything, and made a chorus for it, made my own verse, and yeah, that's how that song came to be. Shout out Young Anvil for having the balls to ask to collab over Instagram, and then actually like coming through clutch even when I didn't really believe in him. I won't make that mistake again. Anyway, back to this.
With the blood cats, bad cats, action burning all the western levels of we extract, ransack, mad dash, back flash, head crack, had it for a while, got it back up on the impact, switch back in sand, lost in pitch black, as we jog it up to what, just another hindrance, in fact, run it back, sick of all the mismatch, running with the riff raff, I think we gotta get it fast, engaging witchcraft, remaking a quick second, smoking on kush, fucking loud as a woodcrack, I'm making my way and I'm going the distance, I'm breaking my way, falling out of the system, nothing everlasting, deep in the glass, gnosis on mass, time we go on the attack, that's a lot to unpack, lost in the abstract, caught up in the act that we don't even gotta ask.
Feet at the ground, so let's start running, 'cause all I know is I got my goal. Caught up in the moment, but I think I gotta love it, 'cause all I got is what I know. Jaded thinking I had dealt with one too many sycophants. False flattery, testing me, I'm fucking sick of it. Back to the base, can't relate, I'm just not into it. Hit me with the magic and I'll show you how to disenchant. Trying to just bide my time, but I'm livid, man. Keeping my cool, but my patience is limited. Tell me again, it'll be just a minute, then slip out and gone. That type leaves me inhibited. Feet at the ground, so let's start running, 'cause all I know is I got my goal. Caught up in the moment, but I think I gotta love it, 'cause all I got is what I know. Say the work is hard, but the real test is patience. Singular focus, and we deep in meditation. Modify the mind like genetic mutation. Still don't think I'm beating the coldest allegations. Above. So I'm a rebel back up. Take them all to the grid, if I gotta go down my time. You're the gods of a shape, but a spirit it fits, I cast it off.
So that, yeah, that is one of 3 beats that I guess ne'er-do-well, as most people who watch the streams know. I guess people in the Chaos X server know him as Contour, but one of 3 beats that he gave me for this thing, or I got from him, one way or another. I tricked him out of them. I actually held him up at gunpoint. I'm like, give me the beats, I'm your dad. And he's like, oh, okay, dad, here. Anybody who knows Contour will understand this. This is very funny. What I have said is a very funny joke. All right, let's get back to this. This feels very awkward.
As I close my eyes, my body electric. Now focus to synchronize our frequencies.
forsaken in their ways. Pray they don't embrace with the aims of the ranged mage. Do I escalate and satiate? In it for the rage, I'm up in your face with the brain games. Don't play with the range mage. New rain, tune change, I consume the rays of light. Pseudo name, Luma phage. I fear my eyes don't match my perspective. I hope you understand I have my reasoning, with no sense as to why I crave a new objective. Something encodes a type of artificial sequence in me. Searching for the love, I'll find resolve in my hunt for the sun. Learn another life, filled with compulsion, form function, a burning of the mind. A life spent too long, devoid of love. Return in space and time, entwined nothing and no one. One with the chaos, down in the waste, with all those forsaken in their ways. Pray they don't embrace with the aims of the range mage. Do I escalate and satiate? In it for the rage, I'm up in your face with the brain games. Don't play with the range mage. New rain, tune change, I consume the rays of light. Pseudo name, Luma phage.
That might actually be my favorite song on the album, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love that song. I pulled it out of my ass over the course of like 2 days. But oh my god, I'm so glad that I did. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, that's all I'm gonna say about Lumaphage.
I keep going back and forth and making this like what's the use? If you wanna hear it, you would take 'em off of mute. The part of our conversation I wish connected with you. Beware an absolute motherfucker thinking absolute. No, an absolute mantra's got you thinking grab a noose. An absolute's muster up a monster, master move. But an actual monster won't consider past your youth. Fragile mood, tragic truths, leave the ego black and blue. Seeing as we go around the same people, I need to contract some rules. Never assume that you know what I'm saying, it's clear that you lack the tools to examine my banter context as scenario. How about you read the room? Neurosis and moments, hypnosis, we're broken, I'll fuck the code slip through. I going out of the situation, blasting past the proof. I did the same if no one ever checked me out shit, but you got that match infused. They're doubling down when you're saying that you ain't playing fast and loose. Fucking look at your heart, it's all that you'll ever have to answer to. The word of denial got ya in a bind. Try to rewind after you've crossed that line. For the times you told me you don't mind, I still wonder why I see you out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, out the corner of my eye, I can see you fucking sneering. Said you got love for harmony, but don't appreciate a lyric. Yeah, the skill you got's impressive, you just gotta match the spirit when you're building out a song or composition with your peers. In some regard, I understand, but you don't get to merely fucking ignore entire genres, cultures, artists put into use, and don't ask me why your satisfaction with your riff decays and nearly fucking anyone could see the insecurity and tears. And now the saddest part of all, I think we could have been close, but dearly you couldn't show enough respect respect to finish a song before you smeared it. I think maybe envy's got you in your head, not thinking clear. It's why I release tracks while you release zero. Try to match my grind, come on, you're bringing up the rear end. Being seen as uninnovative be your worst fucking fear. I'm seeing the forest for the trees, bitch, you're staring at the ceiling. It don't matter either way, you'll never fucking hear this.
The word of knowledge I'll try in a bind. Try to rewind after you've crossed that line. For the times you told me you don't mind, I still wonder why I see you at the corner of my eye. Corner of my eye.
Chat, was this corny? That song also incredibly hard. Also, thank you, Lotus Wolf Pod. I am very glad. I don't even know if I can call it a new album when half of these songs are just remasters of singles that came out over the course of the last year. But oh, is it still muted? Oh no, I'm not muted. It doesn't say I'm muted. Anyway, but thank you. Yeah, we're not gonna get into what we won't get far into what Corner of My Eye is about a respect for the person that it was about, because we've made up since then, and I only wish good things for them, and we don't need to rehash bullshit. But suffice it to say, it's a very hard song. It's very cool sounding. That's the only reason why I really remastered it in the first place, is because I just really like the way it sounds. But sentiment has kind of been lost since, yeah. We're the problem with me is I can't stay mad with people. Anyway, let's keep going.
Needed a break. I've been swimming in the deep and I've been eating this bait. I gotta look brave, but I'm afraid and I fade into hate. I tried before, but it's not easy to change. Shipping this water chopper quarter, it's been keeping me sane. Weak in the brain, I shut the world if I ain't leaving this place. All of this self that got me hoping no one see me this way. I hide it well, but everything's been getting to me lately. Lady wanna break my heart, and friends I'm scared they wanna snake me. So it's got me thinking, who do I trust? Like any minute my head be ready, it's due to combust. I'm walking down this road again, D&D. If you phone or text, don't DM me. I leave it on red, then I never phone again. So fuck a you, I don't care what you think. Back to the bottom of this bottle of Belair that I drink. Keep pushing people away. Believe me, I don't mean to, I just needed a break. I've been swimming in the deep and I've been eating this bait. I got to look brave, but I'm afraid and I fade into hate. Eager to change, but I'm stuck in my ways, repeating the same. Woke up in this reefer to help me sleep, it's been keeping me sane. Fuck. I don't know what to do. People talking shit, but I swear that they never got the truth. One that they don't like and despise me, they wanna knock me too. I see the career of all these flops that came like a rotten tooth. I keep pushing people away. Believe me, I don't mean to, I just needed a break. I've been swimming in the deep and I've been eating this bait. I gotta look brave, but I'm afraid and I fade into hate.
I keep pulling people through planes. Believe me, I don't mean to, but it seems I just take. I'd be swimming through the ethers, already drowned in the lake. Got a locate somewhere and see someone they call that hooray. Trying to reconnect and trying to relate. Sipping a bottle of wine and vodka till I die or sedate. Spitting up blood and drugs or something I forgot that I ate. Thinking of everything they say I am, well I know that I ain't. And I can tell you that nothing's been piercing through it lately. Labor ring away, my friends are gone and
Real fast while I'm going on this, I'm just gonna say one other thing. So that last song, Black Book, that second song, and then one that is coming up, I think, right after this next one, the really horny one. All three of those songs came out in the same week, and it was also the week that I left Ohio. Crazy. There's also a point where the one I said that was my favorite, Lumaphage, Diamonds, as well as the very last track, all got made in the same week as well. I don't know why. I just have these creative bursts where I just be creating like insane amounts in just like one specific period of time. And then that'll, I don't know. And then I'm good for a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes it just comes all at once. I guess that's not really always the case, but sometimes it's kind of crazy how much you can get out if you're, let's be honest, manic. Anyway, let's get back to this, sorry.
Run it from the ground up, nothing to be proud of. Won't hesitate to burn it down if my doubt is sound enough. Maybe this is a epiphany, or should I be worried about what feels like in essence emerging a person to escalate purpose and outlook? Never know which way's up when the gates open. Doesn't mean I'm lost out here. No, I stay in motion even if identity is lost in the past. I'll just keep pushing till I get it back. I maintain focus till it's a piece of the puzzle I struggle to place. Such irony I wouldn't waste. Rebuild, organize, and we try to make haste. Distort to make way to create. I'm staring in mirrors again as reality fades. I beseech of the pain, sacrificial in nature. The order and ways, take my time just to make sure intense day and days I repeat in the days. I just gotta get out of this loop, gotta get out of this loop. I just gotta get out of this loop, and I gotta get out of this loop. I gotta get out of this loop. Start with the wave or the particle. Favor the parts that don't labor my art too much. Savor the heart that the raising the argument. Not found, I'm gone somewhere. Don't got a heart for this. Falling in vain through the waxes and wings. See the hours of hours, celestial frames. Call it insane, but the matter remains that the vision's consistently taken to grave. Infrared gaze stays up when the doors open. Ultraviolet guys, no surprise and remorse open. I don't ever have to change the life again. My expensive melancholic vibes and a wicked disposition. Entropy, dreams, and it takes an away. Coupled with the energy, all in place makes space. Floating through a new moon and views, blue hues into its view. Excludes my truth. Don't grab no pitchforks. There's no need to grip torches. No part of it's worth the anger and discourse. I ain't got no ripcord. I'm locked in with this force. The chaos and misfortunes, all I can live for now.
Okay, so this next one we are not going to talk about whatsoever. We're just going to get through it, and then we're not going to discuss it. We're just going to start playing the next one. Yeah. So don't you think it's dangerous to approach in that way? Bold if you think it's playful, let me show you how I play. Now I want you crawling on the floor just like a dog. I'll work you up and have you bark and make you beg for me to walk and make you thank me for the honor. Take your legs and spread them proper, break your brain and say good puff, then take the peg and get to topping. I could walk you out in front of all your friends and slap you, drag you round the fucking parking lot at 4 p.m. and mock you. Maybe if you're a good puppy, I won't take you in the mall and fucking grab you by your collar, force your face down on my foot, and you can pout the whole way out onto the highway all you want, but that don't stop me. I think we both know deep down that's what you wanted. Know that you are in danger all along, little prey. Whole parts of you could change.
just like a dog, will work you up and have you bark and make you beg for me to walk you, make you thank me for the honor. Take your legs and spread them proper, break your brain and say good puff, then take the peg and get to topping. No, I'm not talking in code, I'm a hypnotist. Hoes look quite interested, know that I never miss, so just an inference. Most would have quit once I go on this mentalist road in the head, but they don't understand shit. You're open to influence. No, I'm intending to hold you along with my growing collection of broken submissives. You won't have to think anymore when you're with me. Just obey and sit, bitch. Now don't you get timid. Just show that pup spirit. It grows my connections and shows that you're into it. Hopelessly locked into motions and gestures. A notion that you've lost your whole brain is obvious. Come here, little puppy. I got something I want to show you. It's okay, I don't bite, not too hard anyway, right? Alright, now I got you at my beck and call, got you on your knees, look up at me. Oh, look how helpless, how pathetic, how embarrassing. I am about to tear that thing up. You won't be aware of a thing, pup. Ha. Yeah, I got you under pressure, I might let it go to the 69th measure. Been a pleasure. You won't be aware of a thing, pup, won't be aware of a thing.
Just, okay, actually, I know I said I wasn't going to talk. No, hold up. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but real quick, just to clarify, the reason the 69th measure, the song is 69 measures in 4/4 at like, I don't know what the BPM is, but yeah, there's 69 measures in the song. That's the joke. That's what that last line means. You're welcome. Now you know.
There's an omen walking free and it's comprised of my cells. Now my body's where I left it and my mind is somewhere else. I'm wherever it would take me, only driven by my will. I don't think I'll be returning, but I guess the time will tell. So I walk this earth hollow, I am nothing but a shell. I don't think that I'm a person, can't remember how that felt. Lost in disassociation and it ain't good for my health. I can't deal with this alone, but I will never ask for help. All of my injuries have been cauterized, but I still see the scars and feel the burn sometimes. What am I meant to do when I've been left behind? I've forgotten where to go, I continue to try.
Both my eyes are bloodshot, all my cuts have blood clots. A suplex and missed the spot, my back across the tabletop. Crash and burn since hell is hot, paint my pain like Basquiat. Instigators turn on the stove to go and stir the pot. Could I go back? Probably not. Fly the plane? Maybe so. Take my body out the soil and just smoke like plain Jane. Cock the bolt and take aim because nobody else is safe. If they just heard what I say, they'd probably be alive today. Look upon the masses and all I see are caskets. Hearts inside these baskets, blew a fucking gasket. You call for a jacket, move on and find another facet. Enter, I'm on autopilot, scared of what we're packing. So look up above, look, turbulence will tug. Like I'm pulling rugs, never gave a fuck. Maybe I'm a liar, get these feelings tucked. Sorry for the words, I'm just fucking buzzed.
My injuries have been cauterized, but I still see the scars and feel the burn sometimes. What am I meant to do when I've been left behind? I've forgotten where to go, I continue to try. I screw tired of exhausting my mind, but I seem to keep moving on autopilot. Fire still charged in the back of my mind. Don't let my thoughts and actions on, I might devour the light.
Real quick, I do want to shout out Mesa and High Figure because I forgot to earlier. Y'all are fucking the realest for doing this with me. It's been so fucking fun to have y'all on this album, and each of these songs kind of comes with its own unique story of how it came to be, because like during that second week of like locking in with like Lumaphage, the very last track of this song, Diamonds, Autopilot was another one that came out around that same time. I was really into like this auto-tune thing at that moment, and I was just, it was fun. What can I say? It was fun. I was getting real creative with it, in my opinion. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I was just locking in on the Discord, and Mesa came in, and I was like, yo, you want to hop on one of these things? And I like had a couple beats, and yeah, we ended up having one that he jumped in on, and he sent me his verse and just said you can kind of do whatever you want with it, it's your album. And so I started playing with like different like tuning effects, and like it just, I think it came out really fun. It came out really weird and fun, and it matches the vibe of the rest of the album with, or the rest of the song. It just came out really well. Shout out Mesa. I guess I will real quick go back and say the High Figure thing, how that came about was I was working on a bunch of different tracks for High Figure just because he was, we were just locking in at the time. This was way back in November of last year, actually. And he sent me that verse, and he said he needed a beat for it because the beat he had originally recorded over wasn't, he couldn't legally use. So I was like, all right, cool. I listened to it. I'm like, I can kind of match this vibe a little bit and get something that's like, you know, different, but like, you know, still has like a haunted kind of vibe to it. Was kind of the thing that we knew we needed for it. But after I was done with his verse, it was like a minute and 30 seconds. I'm like, I'm a millennial. I can't do a minute 30-second songs. That's just not me. So I asked if I could jump on it, and I just started like writing things based upon like mirroring what his verse was, and that's kind of where Push and Pull kind of came in. And yeah, I think it's a really fucking cool track. It's really unique. I don't like the circumstances that made it, and just the way that it's formatted. It's just a interesting thing. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and go back to the album now. Sorry about that.
What have I turned to been an image of the thing I once was? Spiral out, my sense of recognition is coming undone. How can I begin to understand what I have become? Now it seems my intuition only ever leads me for naught. These are chronic nightmares. If I'm in a waking dream trapped with the angels in my head, I taste the sulfates in my teeth. Through my visage be a veil, still my heart remains the key. If I'm still walking when I'm dead, then what exactly does that mean?
So misaligned, I don't recall a time before I felt this hollow. My mind's in overdrive and my sense of self is fried. The hustle makes it stride and chaos follows.
Carbonized, skin and bone. Black and white, ash and cold. Never mind, never know. Out of sight, out of soul. Skin and bone. Black and white, ash and cold. Never mind, never know. Out of sight, out of soul. These are chronic nightmares. If I'm in a waking dream, I keep repeating vicious cycles, and I never will be free. I trust my faith implicitly. In flux, the game is my belief. Much of the ways that I am changed, done in vain, yield no relief.
How did I find myself so misaligned? I don't recall a time before I felt this hollow. My mind's in overdrive and my sense of self is fried. The hustle makes it stride and chaos follows. So I meant to continue through the aftermath of my destruction. Guided by what lessons were inflicted within and upon. Now it seems my job is only limited by my own passions. In the dark life dream as a plate like yellow fate to swallow the sun. These are chronic nightmares. If I'm in a waking dream, I've got a devil on my shoulder, but I always take the lead. So the price of my survival is an inner vacancy. I accept nothing and no one is. That's all that I could be. How did I find myself so misaligned? I don't recall a time before I felt this hollow. My mind's in overdrive and my sense of self is fried. The vessel makes a stride and chaos follows.
Shout out Contour for that beat, Ne'er-Do-Well. That's the second of 3.
I wear a lot of hats and I got a lot of masks and I got a lot of skeletons. We leave them in the past and I know my time is borrowed. I'm a walking corpse at best. I know I ain't got much time left. It don't take much to do the math. I've been in the dirt with my psychoactive stash. I've been worried that it's laced, but I'm still gonna throw it back. And I don't think I can escape this. I don't got the strength for that. So I've been writing with my heart as if today might be my last. I can never gauge if I feel I'm in too deep. I will never sleep soundly while these thoughts hinder me. I don't think they'll ever understand what I mean when I say I am what I cannot be. Never sought comfort within my own dreams. Aspirations always led to destruction as it seems. The outcome's looking bleak, my desperation's at its peak. I question if the ends would ever justify the means. Catch me laughing, I'm just masking if it hurt. I'm watching through the glass, turning black as it burns. Running through the pack, flick the ash, know what we learn. I know everything passes when exactly is my turn.
My angels and my demons love to sort out the difference. It lingers in the air, the smell of sulfur and cinnamon. Questioning myself has left my state of mind deteriorate. I cannot shake the feeling any gain is illegitimate. The status quo continues, still accumulating interest. And any sense of values lost when nothing is akin to it. Communication shattered, left in ways I cannot intuit. I can't deny the affect or the potency of influence. Counterpoint embrace, but no sincerity is sought. I'm still trying to reconcile with the parody of loss. We're becoming more alike as we're becoming more at odds. Now I realize a blight here in the twilight of the gods. So never mind connections, I'm just carrying my cross. The meaning's been conflated and I cannot bear to watch all my options closing off. No time to give it proper thought, as though my life depended on it. I am driven to exhaust.
Catch me laughing, I'm just masking if it hurt. I'm watching through the glass, turning black as it burns. Running through the pack like the ash, know what we learn. I know everything passes when exactly is my turn. A covenant bound, cycles, sound, phase, all becomes not self.
Well, that was scary. I don't know if I even talk about what we just listened to or not. Probably not. Honestly, it's a very wild song. It is a very wild song. Adding that ending was a choice. I thought it it thematically it fits very well, very, very well with the rest of the overall themes of the album, I would say. And then time for the slightly less horny but still kind of horny song that we won't be discussing.
Knives out, she looking at me from the high ground. Eyes hypnotic, voice smooth like sign sounds. Might sound crazy, but I think I might just lie down. Snap of her fingers, not for me, then it's lights out.
Thoughts going crazy, thinking I should take a time out. Then I told her, come on, take a swing me right round. Asking if I'm sure, like I ain't begging for it right now. Never wanna come down, I never wanna come down.
Intense, she caught me up in her intent. Past laid out, I got it down like I'm a missive. Locked on me, seeing to my soul from a distance. Every part of me locked on her with tunnel vision.
Caught me off guard with the switch, I've gotta pivot. Mind slips deep and my speech getting timid. Blades in my throat, the push and pull, the take and giving. Push me to the limit, please push me to the limit. Hope you'll recall, I don't wanna be safe. Can't take my eye off the blade. Tend to unwind in the pain. I know after all what you're trying to play at. Now your sick little game, and so I'm yours to take. Dreamy when she lead me down and all my thoughts they tend to fade. Disassociation leave me vacant, leave me in a daze. All I really wanted was some peace of mind anyway. So give me what you got, what I want when we get to play.
Told me how she do it and it put a grin on my face. I can't help but wanted more, the focus solely on embrace. Now she fully in control, I gotta say I'm on phase. She wanna see me beg, yeah she wanna see me beg.
Retrograde, we run it back but never run away. Wouldn't cross my mind in the bind, God I love the game. I want her to cut me, use me, love me like I'm nothing. Told her that I'm in, time to sin, call it subspace.
Tells me to be patient so I will, but I don't wanna wait. Got me with her open hand on the cheek, kinda stings. That's okay, the tone of her voice just so loving. I'm a puppet on a string, yeah I'm her puppet on a string.
Hope you'll recall, I don't wanna be safe. Can't take my eye off the blade. Tend to unwind in the pain. I know after all what you're trying to play at. Now your sick little game, and so I'm yours to take.
Mindfully spent, I'ma test my luck and breathe fall. Ice with the vent, caught at the kick, the bucket speedball. Lines my descent and my sinus fucking bleeds. Alright, now I'm bent, tetra screaming, fucking wait. Type of motherfucker that don't care about the legal. Type of state of mind required might just thread the needle. Push me to the edge and other options not to recall. A disposition switches, kid, that shit would make me lethal. Shit's so confusing, you ain't in the nutsy. I'm looking for those with the theory on bigger progressive than soul. Next to the goal is to find it inside, or to know that I live on the edge of a knife and I don't know what cost, but I'm paying the price. I'm wondering if I need bet on my life. Are you taking the over or under? I don't have to wonder the depths as it comes to the weight of the confidence. Take it and lever and hate of its rather than break them another. The ways I become an anomaly, gone in the places to run to escape it and rip if I have to.
Do I talk about I Don't Want to Die in Ohio? I don't know if it needs to be talked about. It's kind of just hard as fuck. And that's really all that there is to... No, there's a lot to that song. That song was made at a time where I was experiencing some pretty intense delusions. Asibesi is Enochian for a covenant, and I will leave it at that. There's several things in Enochian throughout this entire album that you will find pretty much throughout my whole, like, musical, like, discography. You will find it, just kind of tucked away. But we don't talk about it that much, but it's there. Woo. Angels and shit. Right. Starting that over.
Don't try, my hand reaches towards the sky. Amongst the faded, find a monolith upright. Without a phase, a line, our truest stays inside. With reverence in mind, we make our way in kind. They won't take me alive.
I'm trying my limit, I'm trying to limit my mind to provisions. It lies to stay timid, but my disposition is mine to exhibit. I find that in simple devices I give all my might, and in minutes the timing intention can find and be written alive in a rhythm. Assignment the limits the sky if we wish, and in time will be given. Our ride will be finished.
Airtight, I'm locked into my paradigm. I'm in my lane, in line. Let's make our way in kind. They won't take me alive.
Break off position, I'm losing my vision. I'm blind after vision and move as I listen. Into existence, a blade if the mission persuades my volition. It's so such as meaning.
I've seen what's hiding, seen what's hiding beyond that door, beyond that door. Breathe and bleed.
the button I can see the future, but I don't look because it scares me. I've got half a mind to give up scrying, but it tells me something here to find, destroy what I can't be. Look at the clarity, born out of parity, born out of sincerity. Nobody's hearing me. I'm not the vanity, fucking insanity. Also, invariably, God is just staring me down.
I gotta pause in between those real fast because these two songs are just kind of objectively hard. First of all, shout out Ne'er-Do-Well Contour for the last time for this album. That's 3 out of 3. That one he actually just kind of gave me, and I just kind of went straight for it like that. I didn't really change that. I did some like mastering stuff to that track, but really I didn't change very much about the like the setup of it at all. I guess I didn't really do much to True Will either. Both of those I kind of just took them straight. And then Chronic Nightmares, I added a guitar and like a whole third verse too. But either way, he's just so fun to work with. He makes such crazy stuff. Shout out Ne'er-Do-Well. Now we're gonna go to the last song of this album, and it is objectively just wonderful. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself.
Staring at a tree, I'm pretending to be somewhere else. Swear that I just need time to heal and I'll be back to myself. Smile on my face, just pretending I'm not overwhelmed. The cycle never breaks, I'm just extending out in hopes for help. Blood red sentiments relieve me of my innocence, modify my temperament and alter my development. Well, then intoxicant, here we go again, I guess. Cradle me, sweet sedative in vacancy, indifference. Say, are you afraid the ones you love will hurt you? I don't wanna say it's not a question to pursue. Homesick for a place that I could never return to. I'll live with the ways and redevelop my virtues. I walk in space, I can't tell if I'm real or on another plane. Operate my puppet, I don't know if this is not okay. Going through the motions, pacing slowly and dissociate. Knowing how impulsive I become when I stay away. Chaos past, typical, best to remain invisible. A fractured individual holds madness as its principle. Call it habitual. All of this is cyclical, addicted to the rituals, and routine leaves me miserable. Say, are you afraid the ones you love will hurt you? I don't wanna say it's not a question to pursue. Homesick for a place that I could never return to. I'll live with the ways and redevelop my virtues.
Not sure what YouTube just tried to autoplay, but we're gonna move on. Yeah, that's my album. That's my freaking album. Thanks for listening, y'all. I feel like we've kind of gone on for long enough, and all I've been doing is fishing on RuneScape this entire time. Although I did get a fishing level, so that's cool, I guess. Hopefully you've enjoyed some nostalgic views from Catherby. I tried to turn the HD quality off midstream so that it would feel a little more nostalgic. Yeah. Nothing and no one. Out on everything. Like and subscribe. I did say it. I'm trying to hold back vomit right now. I gotta say something absurd to balance it out. Not something absurd. No, something meaningful. Where's the end stream button? Okay, there it is.